before?
Yeah, I wrote episode 211 for the second season, and I wrote 511 for this season, which they're in the process of filming right now, and it's looking pretty good.
Cool.
There's some other good stuff in season 5.
You have to ask her how fun that was, writing an episode of a television series out of her own books. Come on.
That was pretty much the question I was going to go. How different is, like, what was that like?
It was a lot of fun, yeah. Writing a script is totally different than writing a novel, and there's a lot of people that are undoubtedly thinking, why are you taking all this time to write a script when we want the next book? Well, it doesn't actually take that much time. It took me about a week and a half to write it. Your average script is 52 pages, and because it's all dialogue, they have about 200 words per page. So in fact, working 1 or 2 hours a day, I managed to do the first round of it, which was quite good, but things go through revisions all the time because they all look at it, and some things are not wrong or not bad, but they have to be changed because, as Sam Hewen said to me when I had dinner with him and another cast a week or two later and was talking about this, he said, you have no idea how hard it is to have a conversation with someone if you're on a horse and they're in a wagon next to you. And I said, you could have told me that before I put it in the script. As it is, we revised the script so that doesn't happen. So, but little things like that. So there's a lot of twitching and tweaking that goes on. They will show the writer the first revision and you can say, no, yes, let's do this instead, kind of thing. But after that, it just goes back and forth between the showrunner and the people on the ground. And some things will just not work because they can't get a location on a particular day. The weather is bad on the day they pick to shoot the outside scene, so they have to move it indoors, which means they have to change it to that has furniture instead of horses, things like that. So a bunch of that stuff goes on. So I think they all go through 6, 7, 8 revisions, and they still revise them while they're shooting because of these things that happen, in C2. So, when I write a book, it just stays there. It continues to be the way I wrote it. Every time I get email, it's another version of the script. And, I can comment, and I say, no, you really don't want to do that. I said, honest, do not tell your husband you're old when he wants to have sex with you. I mean, just don't. Especially if he thinks he is old. It's not in the script.